Yo, welcome to What Vision TV, man. We got my boy Josh from YNC in the building. What's good, bro?
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. We real excited to have you. Thank you for coming past, man.
Man, thanks for having me, man.
So, what's going on, man? What's new?
Oh man, just working on a lot of different things, trying to tap into a lot of different platforms.
For
I
sure.
just got my blog site up for one of the top websites. It's called Influensive. It's super,
Okay.
super big, man. So I'm showing love to the independent artists or actors or
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. It's gonna be huge, man. So it what it is Influensive is a major site. It's on Google News. You could go to Google News and type it in on Google, and you can go to the news. It's in the news section. It's super huge. It's
Okay.
big for verification, to help you get verified eventually. It's good for the Wikipedia to get your points up so you can get a Wikipedia. So, no,
Okay.
that's what I'm responsible for. That's what I'm doing. So, that's my new wave.
Okay. That's what's up, man. You always got something going on at to be like helping artists and platforms and shows, all that ever since I've been knowing you. So that's what's up. What you got a show coming up this month, right?
Yeah, August 27th, I got a show with Love and Hip Hop's own Benzino.
Okay.
We just did the QC, man. You was there. We just did the
Yeah.
QC just recently. September 24th, we have a show with Chris Gotti from Murder
Okay.
Inc.
Yeah.
Murder Inc.'s own Chris Gotti. So that's
Yeah.
going to be in the Berg. I do have slots available for that as well. He's giving away a digital distribution deal. So that's going to be huge.
Yeah. I like how
Best
that
performance
sound
of the
too.
night. Best performance of the night. Chris Gotti's going to pick the winner. He's giving away a digital distribution deal to his company.
Okay, that's what's up.
And then November 3rd, we bring it back, Mr. Two Official from QC again.
I'm in there for that.
We throwing another banger. We,
Yeah,
we just doing shows all year, man.
for sure. So, what do you think? What do you think your favorite show was that you've done so far this year in 2021?
Man, wow. I mean, that's hard because
Yeah,
I really liked all of them. I enjoyed all of them
yeah,
because I get to see a lot of talent. You
yeah,
know, vice versa from somebody just sending me songs on the internet. That's cool and all or whatever videos. I
yeah,
like to see them perform. I like to see the
yeah,
energy. I like to see if the crowd's rocking with the people. I'd really like to see that. And I like to see if people could bring some people out too as well because
yeah.
in this business, man, it's all about your numbers and it's not about your streams, it's about your
Right,
numbers, and that
right.
means bringing people to shows so you can
Yeah,
start getting paid for shows.
yeah,
If you really can't bring people out, I'm not saying you, for instance, obviously, but I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
just anybody in general. If you can't
yeah,
bring anybody out, it's like nobody's gonna want to book you and pay
yeah,
you
yeah, for
because
sure. You
you
ain't
know what I'm
worth
saying. So
booking.
that's a big deal. So I think starting my progress and what I do for artists
Yeah,
is you don't have to have a fan base to come do my shows,
right.
but it does help when I bring the major people, what I mean,
Yeah,
down because they get to see what it's for. They get to see your
yeah,
worth other than just the internet. Anybody
yeah,
can fake the internet or act like they got a big following on the internet. Now,
yeah,
when you come to shows, you really know the
yeah,
people that really got the following. You just know.
yeah. What would you if you had to give a upcoming artist like any type of advice on like performing at a show, like get, you know what I'm saying, performing to get your, when the people is in the building, because you be having a lot of people, important people. Even I say, even when anytime you perform, you should go crazy. But you know what I mean, when the people in the building watching, you know what I mean.
I think most importantly, you need to rehearse because I
Yeah,
know a lot of artists don't rehearse or they don't work out. So they're running out of breath or they don't know their words. I see a lot of different stuff that I'm
yeah,
like, these are good artists. Like they're
yeah,
talented, but I don't feel like they're taking it serious as far as the rehearsals. And that's
yeah,
very important because your stage presence is everything in the
yeah,
music game. It's like I said, it's 90% business, 10% talent. So
yeah,
if you lack on stage, nobody's going to want to book you to perform. If you
yeah,
can't get a crowd rocking or you can't get them into what you're doing and become new fans, even if they ain't there for you and they're there for somebody else and they start to follow you, if you can't give that performance, they're not going to follow you. They're not going
yeah,
to
for sure.
keep updates on you.
That's crazy you said that, but I was having a conversation with somebody. And I was telling them like man, music is really like it's like a sport too. You got to stay in the gym, like you
Oh
said. You
no,
got to
you really gotta stay active. You gotta
yeah,
stay in the gym. You really gotta keep your wind and your breathing.
yeah,
That's very important. Whether you go in the studio and record, if you're running out of breath, it's gonna show on the track.
yeah,
If
and it's
you're
gonna make
not
the session
performing,
harder.
if you're not performing every single day, this is like a workout. Performing is like a workout. If you're not performing consistently and you're not showing your performance skills,
Yeah,
you can't expect to get paid. You
for
can't expect
sure.
to get paid because your presentations to the world, they're going to
Right.
see that if you got it on
Yeah.
film or people's recording you and it's out on the internet, they're going to
Yeah.
see the lack of what you're doing if you're not really doing it the right way.
Right.
It comes out.
So all right. So out of all the performances you've seen this year, now I want to put you in a crazy spot, but
Okay.
like is what's one that stood out to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You think of somebody off the top that you just seen this year and you were like, damn, that's crazy. Like
Oh man, that's hard. That's probably the hardest question you've asked me yet because I'm actually a fan of a lot of artists that does my shows.
yeah.
And my goal is to help people get more people get signed and noticed.
Right.
And that's why I do these shows. I do these shows to really help them get recognized.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people just they want to be heard, they want to be seen, they want to gain their fan base. Maybe they don't have a fan base. That's
Yeah.
fine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you ain't got a fan base, it's
You
fine.
can
You can
always
still come
start
do the shows,
somewhere.
but you could come build that fan base.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. Why I got you here, bro? Just for me being able to, ever since I met you, I've been meeting new people, like just from fucking with them shows. Like, so it's
And that's
definitely
what it's
worth
about.
it.
That's
Yeah,
what
and
it's about. And
I'm,
people got to realize that
yeah,
it's more than just performing. You can't
yeah,
just perform and leave and think that you're going to leave an impression. You got to
right,
go around, you got to network, you got to exchange numbers or social media sites. You got to really put in the work if you want it.
yeah, for sure. That's all truth. So, about now, I know you do movies and stuff. You do a little acting, right? You did the A-Town movie. You was like,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So, how do you like acting better than music, or you like music the most?
Man, that's hard. Like, the music scene, that always comes to me,
Yeah,
as far as doing music. I kind of stepped back a couple steps and I wanted to help people out more because I feel like my resources and my connections
yeah,
had helped people further their careers. So I
yeah,
kind of stepped back in the music part and I went to the business side.
yeah,
So once I went to the business side, I started getting into movies. I started
yeah,
getting into reality TV. I
yeah,
started doing different stuff and I wanted to try new things.
yeah,
I've done music for over 10 years. I wanted to
yeah,
dabble into something else to show people I could do more than just music.
yeah. So,
So
how was it on Love and Hip Hop? The first, like when you first went there, was it Love and Hip Hop, or the
growing
what
up
was
hip hop.
Growing Up Hip Hop? Okay, my
Yep.
bad. How was that like?
Oh man, that experience was probably one of my favorite experiences I've probably ever done in my career. Besides
Yeah.
the BET one I did with Irv Gotti too. But like
Okay.
those two was like my favorite moments
Yeah.
probably in my career so far.
That's what's up. Were you nervous like your first time getting on like that wasn't your
It
first
was
time
a
on TV, huh?
different, it was a different feel. It was a different touch. It
Okay.
was a different feel because there was probably 20 to 30 cameras. Big
Yeah.
boys, like,
Yeah.
big reds. Like
Yeah.
it was different. It was different.
Yeah.
It was a different type of fame. It was a different type of look. It was a
Yeah.
different type of experience to me. And I just couldn't believe it. I was just like,
Yeah.
when they pulled up in the big trucks and had the big cameras and the microphone me up and touching up on my
Yeah.
face, you know what I mean, for the cameras and making
Yeah.
it was crazy. It was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is like real. Like this is different.
That's what's up. So I want to just take a step back to like your early days and when you first got started. Like, what made you know, like, all right, this is what I'm doing with my life? Because that's a hell of a decision to make. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going, you like, it's not a conventional. Would you say, especially from the area we from? It's not like a conventional lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Personally, I didn't know where I was gonna end up
Yeah,
career wise. When I first started, I was all over the place. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I was just trying to get in, try to fit into what makes me comfortable to be a leader. Like I was
yeah,
trying to find my lane. I was trying to find what I was trying to do,
yeah,
and I was trying to do everything. So I didn't want to put myself in one box to say, "Hey, he's just an artist."
yeah,
No, this guy could go on the other side of the field and he could go into a major label, or he could
yeah,
take you to a major label, or put you on big blog sites and Google
yeah,
News, or go over and get you big interviews, what I mean, to major radio stations. Like,
yeah.
so I play a lot of different positions, and I'm not afraid to step back from the artistry and play a different position.
Yeah, for sure. It's in my experience, I try to do the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit like I do the cameraman shit. Like I try to just be everywhere. But sometimes I find like you ever feel like certain areas you like get burnt out in sometimes, like, all right, I need to take a break from this. And like,
Sometimes I feel like the shows, and
yeah,
why I say that is because artists sometimes are headaches.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They just always complain.
yeah,
So that's what it is. I think the shows for me, I don't have to do them, but I want to do them because I love
yeah,
the shows. I
yeah,
love seeing people come up to me like, bro, that was the best performance I've ever had. Like,
yeah,
they were really rocking with me. The celebrities were
yeah,
really rocking with me. I really gained new fans. I
yeah,
network with new artists and new people that they brought, or new people that you brought, or different industry people that you brought. And now I'm working with them. Now I'm collabing with them, or
yeah,
doing videos, or doing some skits with them. So I think it really helps them. So that's why I enjoy it, and that's why I keep doing it.
yeah.
But it could become a headache.
Yeah, I feel you. That's how I feel like that about videos sometimes because, like you said, same thing, artists and like if I don't even want to get into it, but it's a million headaches that come with dealing with artists. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I feel like people don't understand like the business side, and I be understanding that they don't understand because I was that person at one time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was like just an artist, and I didn't know like I didn't understand the mechanics of stuff costs money and why am I
Yeah,
spending my
yeah,
money?
you got to invest in yourself, and at the same
Yeah,
time, to throw these shows, or
yeah,
to do a movie, or to do whatever, all that stuff
yeah.
costs
Cost
mad money.
money.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
costs money to do this stuff, so you can't expect the handout, or
right.
you can't expect somebody to say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna just do everything for free for you,"
Yeah.
because at the
No-
same time, if you do your research, how much these people cost, they could be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay, that's a whole different type of
Right,
payout.
right,
I ain't even trying to
right,
get involved."
right,
So
right.
that's, once they learn the business, like you said, then they get to
Yeah.
understand why things cost.
Yeah, because then I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Am I moving along? When I first started doing, I used to be like, man, why the fuck is people charging for shows and shit? But then once I started realizing the value that it bring
Yeah.
back, like I've never been disappointed because every time I gain value, like you feel me, I made connections. I met
Yeah.
Curl, CEO Ish, like
Yeah.
them some good, great people that I met and I still deal with on a regular basis from just like you saying, networking. You see how the reason I'm glad you're here talking about this. So I want other artists, I want the artists to be able to see this and know like that's how I come when I come to the shows. Like it's really the performance is a part for me, but the networking
You
is
got to
like
come networking.
that's what's most important. Like I'm in there shaking hands,
You have
introducing
to.
myself to
Because
people,
at
letting
the
them
end of the
know.
day, for instance, you're doing interviews, you're
Yeah,
doing videos, you're doing this and that. You could get clients off of that.
yeah,
You get
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
So you could
Yeah,
turn that into something different and
yeah,
really work business with certain people. So you got to look at it a million different ways,
yeah,
and
most
that's how
definitely,
you're gonna win every time.
for sure. So, what's one of your goals you have for this year?
My
Like
goals
that?
for this year,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just announce it. I'm getting a half a page in the new Double XL magazine.
Okay.
So it will be dropping in December, man. So that
December.
that was actually one of my goals. I've been in the Double XL magazine probably over 16 times, right?
Yeah.
But I never got like a half a page, or like a big, huge page inside of it.
Yeah.
So that was one of my goals, and I finally reached it. So it's
That's
coming
what's
in
up.
December.
That's what's up. Y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be T. We're gonna have it. You already know we're gonna be excited to see that for sure. Um, Man, what else, man? That's pretty much all I really got, man. Anything else you want to let everybody know to come tap into that you got
Oh yeah,
coming up
my
soon?
movie's dropping, man. On Halloween, it's called Get Lost. You know, Mr. Additup's in it too. It's
Let's
gonna be
go.
crazy. We got Fat Boy SSE, Justina
Yeah,
Valentine, Shiggy, Bill Collector, A Town, and more. Man, we got
yeah,
some rising stars in this film as well. And that's another thing. I love to give back to up and coming actors too,
yeah,
because you never know. That's how Mike Epps started. That's how Michael
yeah,
Blackson started. That's how a lot of people started.
yeah.
And the acting world is doing films
And
like
bro,
this.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, I had a blast doing that. Like
Yeah, it was
that was
great.
one of the greatest experiences of my lifetime. Like it was so fun. The vibe was dope. Everybody was there kicking it. Bill Collector. I got the little freestyle video. That shit was dope,
And
man. I got
see, and that's just from doing the movie, you
yeah,
got different clips, freestyling
yeah.
to whatever. Like, look how much exposure came out of that than
All
just
type of shit, bro.
getting
It's
in the
all
movie.
about, like
Like,
you said,
you
it's
got
just
a
about
million
how you
different
look at
looks.
it. Yeah. It's all about you for real at the end of the day, like how you go into a situation looking at it.
Hmm.
And like, bro, I fuck with y'all, bro. I fuck with the vibes, man. Really, really, you got all the respect and appreciation from Walt Vision Films and me and everybody that I deal
Appreciate
with,
that,
man,
man.
for sure. And I appreciate you coming by, man. And we're gonna have you again. And yeah, man, August 27th. What you did you say something? You got something going on in Ohio next week though?
Yeah, next week. This Saturday. Now I said next Saturday because it was next Saturday. Saturday was
Okay.
yesterday, but this Saturday I got something going on in Ohio with JoJo Simmons. So if anybody needs one-on-one meetings, music reviews, skits, songs, music videos, we actually doing a movie out there too. I kind of just let the cat out the bag. We're actually doing a movie out there too
Okay.
in a big film studio, like a big movie studio, an actual legit studio. It's gonna be crazy.
You heard
JoJo
it here
Simmons,
first.
myself, we're gonna be in the building. That's this Saturday. It's gonna be
Okay.
crazy, but we're doing a lot of work out there. We got a show out there too as well. We're working a lot of different things. Then
Yes, yes.
August 27th, I'm bringing Love and Hip Hop's own Benzino. A promoter just booked him for an after party. I actually just did a song with Benzino. We will be performing it at the after
Okay.
party.
I'm gonna be in the after party too.
The
It's
after party
lit.
joint's gonna be dope
Hey,
too.
me and my boy Trayvon coming up there. We got a new song that's busting. We gonna perform. I'm
Okay,
probably gonna
let's get
perform
it.
2, 3 songs or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get with you and let you know. But it's going down, yeah.
Let's
So I
do it.
can't
And
wait,
also,
bro.
I'm setting up skits with Benzino. So if any up and coming people want to do a skit, like he just went viral with Queen Flips,
Yeah.
they had like 7.8 million views right now, on his new skit with Queen Flips. So he's doing skits in the city. He's doing features, videos, um, interviews. If somebody wants to interview him, just hit me up.
All
Just
right.
anything, man. Anything business wise with Benzino next weekend in the Berg, man. Get at me. We working this
Yes.
Saturday. JoJo Simmons in Ohio. That's the surrounding areas of Cleveland, Akron, all that, man. We're gonna be going everywhere working. So
It's lit,
if
man.
you want to work, you want to put in the work, you want to come to Ohio, just let me know. Let's get it.
Yep. Let's go. All right, my boy. We're gonna holler at you.
All right,
Peace.
appreciate it, bro.
Yep.